Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understand.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to go over a review of my Neverfull MM and the Damier bin print. Okay, so here she is. This is my work bag. I've done a previous video of her featuring her. If you guys want to go back and check that out, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, so this is my work bag. This is my workhorse. This is the second bag I've owned from Louis Vuitton since buying bags from Louis Vuitton. So here she is. I'll do a quick spin. Alright. Turn it back to the side that I had it on. Oh, that canvas is so pretty. There's just something about this print that just looks beautiful in handbags. Okay, so I'm going to go over the overview of her, and then I'm going to go over the wear and tear of her as well. So like I said, this is the second bag that I got from Louis Vuitton, and I believe I got this bag in 2020, and I'm just pulling up my LV account there. And you see the price of this bag when I got it. It was $15.50, and this, I was saving up for this bag for a minute. I was going to get it for my birthday. This is my birthday gift. I saved up for it, and this is maybe around the time that they started doing the price increases. By 2019, 2020, they started going crazy with the price increases. I had enough money saved up for this bag. I think it was $14.90 or $14.80. I don't remember the exact price. And I was like, okay, I was going to be able to get it for myself for Christmas. But nope, they ended up having another price increase, and the price went up to $15.15. And I knew then I had to save as fast as I could to get this bag. And I'm so glad that I did. I got it for my birthday. I put a cute little message on the inside of the card as well. But the price that I paid for this one, I think it's a reasonable price for the Neverfull MM versus the price that's currently listed. I think it's like $2,030. I'm not sure. It's just ridiculous with the prices. But I don't really like to get into the whole topic of price increases. That's just not what my channel is about. If it happens, it happens, and if it don't, it don't. It's either how faithful are you are to the brand, and I love Louis Vuitton. Okay, so let's get into this video. Alright, so this is her in the Damier bin print. This print is so beautiful. I don't know, it's just something about the chocolate squares and the dark brown trimming of the leather that just does it for me. And I like to decorate all my bags with a puff that I just get from Amazon. I think I got them in the pack, and I just put them on all my bags. I just think it's cute and it adds character. Alright. So it has handles, of course. Let's see if I can go up a little bit. It's a pretty good drop from the handle. It sits on my arm well, but I will say that when I have it on my shoulder, it is a bit high up into the armpit versus when I did the different ways that you can wear the Speedy B25 as a shoulder bag. How I demonstrated that I had enough room between my armpit and the top of the bag where it lays on me. So that's one thing about this bag. It's gonna sit pretty high. It just depends on, you know, your body frame and how the bag sits on you. But I've seen many videos where people complain about the straps of the Neverfull, with particularly this bag, and the straps being too hard or it kind of digs into your shoulder. I wouldn't necessarily say that these straps are too hard. Of course, if you overstuff your bag, it's going to dig into your arm. That's with any bag. I mean, if you're wearing a handbag and you got it filled to the brim with heavy stuff and you just got a lot going on in it, it's going to dig into your arm. So you can either see that con to the bag, which I don't. I just know that's something that's just going to happen regardless. So it has 2 straps, and I'm gonna turn to the side. It has, I don't know what to call this, but I guess you can kind of say a drawstring on that little button. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Probably not, but it says Louis Vuitton on this button right here. And then there's a gold little hoop here as well. So you're able to adjust this if you wanted to. And I'll go over that in a minute, but I'm just doing a quick overview and then I'll go into the further details. So you have a strap on this side, that lining, that stitching is just so pretty. I love the color of the stitching of this bag. It just looks really nice. It looks luxe. Okay. And then you also have Louis Vuitton there on that little button as well. And then it's going to be the same for the other side. So you have the buttons that says Louis Vuitton, one on this side, one on that side, and then you have the drawstring option as well with that button saying Louis Vuitton and this little gold hook. All right. So the inside lining that I chose was the pink. I think it's called Rose Ballerine. And the reason why I chose to get the pink interior is because I don't really see this particular combination a lot in public. Usually the red interior, and there's nothing wrong with the red. My Speedy B25 has red interior and I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I knew that I wanted, when I got this bag, that I wanted it with a pink interior. And the person that swayed me to get this pink interior was, she no longer makes YouTube videos. And I used to love her channel, but the name of it was Rockstar Diaries. I don't know, she kind of just disappeared, but I loved her channel and she had a beautiful collection. It was very diverse and she had this Neverfull with the pink interior, and that is who was really swayed me to get the Rose Ballerine and the Neverfull and the Damier Ebene print. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of people with the red interior. Lux Mommy has it. Just anybody on YouTube usually have this bag in the combination with the red interior. Okay, so, but one thing about it, which I will go into, is I have an organizer. She's really dirty. This is my work bag. I mean, I did not clean it out for the purpose of this video. This is real life. This is just how it looks. So I'm going to take this out so I can go into further details of the bag. And I got this organizer from Amazon as well. Okay, so this is the interior of the bag. All right, so it has that little, I guess, D-ring here where you're able to hook this part over here, and this has an LV on it. So you just hook it, I guess, just for a sense of security, since this is a tote bag and the top part of your bag is just open. This gives you a false sense of security, I should say. I don't ever close this. I just don't even bother with it. I don't bother attaching that, but you do have that option if you want to close it. All right, and then on the inside here, there are these little grommets that have Louis Vuitton, which is just the other side of this. And that's on both sides. Got one there, the other side of that. You have one here, which is the other side. And then you also have this little D-ring. You're able to attach keys here if you wanted to, if you just wanted to have it hanging so your keys aren't just floating around in your bag. You do have that option as well. And you have a really good sizable pocket. I never use this pocket. I don't think I ever unzipped this pocket open. I mean, I guess I could do it for the purpose of this video. It is a pretty good sized pocket. You're able to fit, let's see, I put my round coin purse in there. I'm able to fit that in there. Let's see, I don't think I could be able to put my glasses case in there. I want to stretch that out. But you're able to fit some items in there if you wanted to. But like I said, I don't use this pocket. I always keep this closed. I don't really want it to get stretched out. Okay, so that is the overview of it, and I can show you the bottom of the bag as well. It doesn't have feet. So you see how floppy this bag is? Like, I'm trying to move it and maneuver it, and she's just real floppy. And this is the reason why I have organizers in my bag. I got this one from Amazon, and as you can tell from the inside, it's supposed to have the Velcro piece in the middle that compartmentalize it. But I've explained that in many of my videos. I don't like my bags compartmentalized. I just like to just throw in and out just for easy access. I'm gonna put this back in my bag, and now that I'm looking at it, I really need to vacuum this, but like I said, this is real life. It's just what my bag looks like. All right, so I'm just gonna slide that back in, and you see how much structure an organizer gives your bag. It's able to just sit up. It's not floppy. I'm able to turn it, and it's really good. Alright, so now I'm going to go over into the wear and tear portion of this video. I've abused this bag, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. I did not take proper care of this bag, only being that this was the second bag I ever owned. So this was the bag that I was using the most. Like I mentioned previous in another video, I did own the St. Cloud GM, which I purchased pre-loved from Fashion Foul. And I took the strap off and I bought a new strap from Louis Vuitton, and I got that idea from KWS Shops. She currently has a St. Cloud GM in her collection. She did a whole video of, you know, detaching the strap, using the little thing to take the thread out, and then attaching a Louis Vuitton strap. So I did that, but I knew I wanted a tote. So I got this one. So I was using this heavily for about a good 2 years until I started, you know, was able to acquire more bags for my husband. Okay, so now let's go into the wear and tear. Okay, when I say that I have abused this bag, I don't know if it's going to show up that much on camera, but my strap handles are bald. Like, the glazing is just bald. It's practically gone. You see that? I don't know if it's focusing, but from just abuse, and this being pretty much the only bag I had that I was using every single day, it will wear on your bag. Not saying that having one bag in your collection is not enough. If that's all that you need for your collection, that is good. But it's good to have different bags that you can rotate so your bag doesn't end up looking like mine. You see that? That's bad. And that's on both sides, from heavy use of me just grabbing and grabbing and grabbing and grabbing, and like my glazing. Yep, the glazing on here is just horrible. I did just notice some cracking on the handle, because I think from how I was storing it when I, you know, over time, not saying I don't care, but just get into the groove of just throwing your bag and, you know, just throwing it around. You're not really properly storing these types of bags. See? A little cracking right there. So, and you see how my straps just kind of flop down like this? I don't know what I did for that to happen. I'm not sure if that's just a Neverfull thing, or because my straps used to just stand up. They used to just stand upright, and now they just kind of just flop to this one side. I do try to do it like this where it's even, but it just doesn't work out that way. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the leather up here. See, I have some crinkling of the leather as well. And that's just from heavy, constant use. But on the side, it looks... this girl is banging. Like, there's nothing going on. There's no pop stitching. I'm looking at my hardware. There's no scratching on the hardware. But I did notice when I pulled this drawstring here, that there is some, yeah, right there on the leather piece, there's some rubbing there. And I guess it's because of how are stored, I'm not sure, or just use. And even there, yeah. But like I said, this hardware is beautiful. Like, this is better than my Speedy V25, and that hardware is just all over the place. I'm gonna show you this side. So the leather on this side is not bad. I did have a little stain. I just need to wipe her up with a water wipe. Like I said, I showed a video of me pouring water on a Damier bin bag, and it's not leaving watermarks, so I'm pretty sure that I can just get that out. There's nothing going on this side either, for as like my metal pieces. The Louis Vuitton is still intact. There's no scratches on it. On this drawstring, I didn't see any issues with that as well. So oh, got me. There's one right there. So, but it's not bad. Okay, now when you get, do keep in mind, when you get a bag with light interior, you either have two options. Not saying you don't care, but you either baby this bag and you don't use it, or you just go all out and you put your heart and soul into this bag and you use it every single day and you just don't care. Okay, and you just accepted the fact that it's going to get dirty. I need to figure out a way how to get these stains out of my bag. It's not pin marks because I do have an organizer and I'm good at putting my pins into my little plastic baggie that I showed you guys here in a plastic bag so it doesn't burst or leak all over the place. However, she dirty. Like, she is dirty. I have stains all in this bag, and I'm gonna take my organizer out right quick just so I can show you how bad this is. And I'm not gonna say it's horrible, and I'm pretty sure it's something that I can just wipe out, but she has stains. I mean, she's pretty, but she stains fast, like bad. And I need to figure out a way how to get these stains out of this bag. I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can do it without damaging the bag. But I'm just being honest. I've just been too lazy to even look into it. But this is my overview of the Neverfull NM. And in a future video, I'm going to show you another bag that I got to kind of replace this one a little bit so she isn't getting as much use. And I'll show you that bag in a later video. But this is her. And I love this bag. She is so pretty. She is so classy with a touch of girly on the inside with the pink. It's just really pretty. Like I said, I don't really see this combination that much in public. I've seen, you know, a couple girls with the pink interior, but it's not common. It's usually the red, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it just feels a little heavy, a little dark, a little heavy, but it's still beautiful regardless. Do I recommend this bag? I do. If you want a good tote, I would say go for the Neverfull. When usually people try to figure out which bag to get, the Speedy or the Neverfull, I suggest get both. Because you're always going to need a tote, regardless if it's the monogram or the Damier bin, whatever interior that you choose, whether it's the rose ballerine or the red. I'm not sure if they make another lining. And by the way, I believe this is textile liner. It's pretty rough. Whichever combination you choose to get, I think a tote is always useful in your collection. You can use it for travel. You can use it as a diaper mommy bag. You can use it for work. You can use it for school. Whatever you want to use your bag for, I think a tote is always good for your collection. And then I also think, which I previously in another video, this bag is good as well. The Speedy V25 and the Damier bin print. So I would say go for these two, and I will do an in-depth video later about good starter bags for Louis Vuitton. I would never call these bags basic, because any bag that you're spending over $1,000 is not basic. It is not basic. It is not cheap. $1,000 is mortgage, it is rent, it is bills. These are good starter bags. And like I said, I will go into an in-depth video of that later. but this is just about her, which is the Neverfull MM. I do suggest getting this bag. The current price for this, I believe it is $20.30. That does not include tax. If you think that this bag is something that you're going to be using on a regular everyday basis, or at least 3 or 4 days out of the week, I would suggest it. Any canvas combination, but just do keep in mind that different canvases have different pros and different cons, and I'll do that in a separate video later. But this is her, my little Neverfull. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Bye.